Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope which is from the 15th of October to the 21st of October, and that's for you coming from Scorpio. So let's start with the 15th Sunday, and it's not going to start very well. It's good that you're listening to me so that you make sure that you don't show your temper and don't become a person who tends to be very unpredictable and rebellious. Don't be over moody. Don't be oversensitive and imagine insults. Otherwise, a relationship problem can exist because two planets who want to trouble your relationships, whether in romance, marriage, whether work relationship, whether business relationship, these planets want to trouble that, although it's a Sunday. So be careful who you communicate with and be careful who you are with, and try to not take the lead. Try to let others plan and take the lead. This way you can lie low and no blame can come on you. And drive carefully as well. The evening and nightfall period improves a lot. Now these couple of good planets in the evening nightfall period will become active. They are also there in the earlier part of the day, but they can't do much. They produce little nice bits of news and little bit nice of opportunity, then they move away, so the continuity is not there. But as the evening nightfall comes, these good planets of a long-term nature, they drop anchor. And so they say, now we will help you in the evening nightfall period, and you probably may find solutions for your problems earlier part of the day. You may find these solutions in the evening and nightfall period. It ends very well. So go socializing. Go looking for a romance. Take your people you love out for socializing as well. Mix business and pleasure. You will do well in the evening nightfall session. But remember that these planets who want to trouble your relationship don't disappear in the evening nightfall period. They are also there. So remind yourself what I warned you not to do in the earlier part of the day. The 16th, which is a Monday, also starts not very well for you. It's not as bad as the previous day, the 15th, but the 16th can produce problems at work, produce problems in business by creating people to turn against you or to disappoint you or to play you out or not to support you when you need the support the most. So you've got to identify the area of problem in your work area, in your business area, whether in your marriage area or romance area, and try to handle that as properly, as much as possible. There is one good planet who's roaming around in the morning, afternoon session who wants to help you. So he will help you in small little bits because this planet is not allowed to be steady. And so he helps you and moves away, helps you again in another area and moves away. Continuity is not there. So you have to provide the continuity. So identify where the problem can be, and then you will be able to handle your problems. I like your evening and nightfall session very, very much. All the solutions you will find that you couldn't find earlier part of the day, the solutions come in the evening nightfall period. Socializing should be a must because it's two such powerful planets. They will give you inroads to new businesses or make you win contracts or good news about business. They will help you to bond with your colleagues or with your bosses. Your marriage and your romance area can turn beautifully happy. And also if you're looking for new romance, they are powerful enough planets in the evening and nightfall period that can provide the opportunity for new romance. So be out in the evening nightfall session and you'll do very well. I like your 17th of Tuesday to start with. Morning, afternoon, early evening periods, long-term planets are there, makes your timing very steady, makes you an extremely lucky person, makes you have good news about the people you know from your past, and it just helps you move along. Now these are slow planets, so try to be patient as they build up good news in all areas of your life. Concentrate and focus what you have to do, and you're going to do it very well, but be patient. Evening and nightfall period I don't like very much. There's two planets of arrogance moving in, and so they can be a spoiler. And if you have a date or if you are going to socialize with your marriage and family people or with your colleagues or with your business people, be careful. You cannot afford to be arrogant. If you do, you're going to spoil everything for the whole day. Be humble, be appreciative, be supportive. Most of all, let others take the lead. That way the finger of blame will not point at you ever. So watch out that the evening and nightfall session can have trouble, and drive carefully as well. Let's go to the 18th Wednesday, which starts wonderfully for you. You are going to be on top of the world as you leave home, very happy, and as you reach your place of work or your place of business, plenty of good news also comes, and plenty of support also comes. Focus on what you really want to find success in. Is it in the romance? Is it in the marriage? Is it in the job? Is it in the business? And focus, and you will come away with some fantastic good news and plenty of support and a lot of happiness as well. I don't like your evening and nightfall period. Gloomy, unhappy planets are seen. So their duty is to make you gloomy and unhappy, to be disappointed. Now, these gloomy and unhappy planets are also there in the earlier part of the day, but they are not very active. And so they hit and run. They create a little problem, they move away. So it could be that all these little problems that you are seeing in the morning, afternoon and early evening period, they may get bundled together and become one big ball of problem. That could happen. Or you could meet people in the evening nightfall session you don't want to meet and be unhappy. News may come in business or news may come in career. Something is going to trouble you very badly in the evening nightfall session especially. So if you're socializing, be very cautious. Don't show your temper, don't show your arrogance, don't try to be rebellious, and drive carefully and don't drink too much. The 19th Thursday doesn't start well for you. It produces ego planets who make you oversensitive to anything said about you, even before you leave home. Then at your place of work, the same thing. Plenty of differences with the colleagues and the bosses. And if you're in business, bad news can come because you are arrogant and you are not being flexible enough. So be flexible enough. Be supportive in all areas of your life. Let others take the lead. And be the follower for one day, never mind. And tell yourself that this way I will diffuse this planet of arrogance, and I will not allow this planet of arrogance or even hot temper to make me a difficult person in all areas of your life. Evening and nightfall period of the 19th Thursday has planets which are pretty good. And these planets can give you good news about business, about career. So mix business and pleasure if you want while you're socializing the evening nightfall session. This good planet actually is also there in the earlier part of the day, but is moving around too much and can't do much for you. So gives you little bits of good information, but as you go into the evening nightfall session, then the news becomes really solid. And if you have been dejected or rejected, the finding of romance earlier part of the day, try your luck in the evening session and you're going to get something. So socialize, mix business and pleasure. You're going to get an advantage of some kind in the evening and nightfall session. 20th of Friday starts not in a good way at all. This is bad. This is one single planet who can create plenty of trouble for you. And so morning, afternoon and early evening period, things can go wrong at your place of work. Things and bad news can come in business. Trouble can be in your marriage and family area. Problems can be seen in your romance area. And if you find a romance, if you find somebody who wants to be interested in you on the 20th Friday morning, afternoon and early evening period, tell yourself it may come with complications. So you got to lie low. You got to let others take the lead. You got to be the follower. And this way you will play safe and drive carefully as well, and don't drink too much even at lunchtime. I like your evening and nightfall session of the 20th of Friday very much. Improvement is seen. So you will find solutions that you could not find earlier part of the day. You could find the solutions in the evening nightfall session. Your luck gets better if you're looking for a romance. This time something steady is seen. You can meet unexpectedly and suddenly people who can help you in your career, in your job, or in the romance area, or even in the marriage area. So go out. Mix business and pleasure in the evening nightfall period. Be with the people you love, be with the people you work with, be with the people you do business with. Get it all together. It's ending very well for you. These gloomy planets don't disappear though in the late evening and nightfall period. So watch out that now and then your character may suddenly let loose. So control yourself. 21st Saturday starts nicely for you. You are going to have a good time with whoever you're with in the morning, afternoon and early evening period. All I ask from you is two things. Don't be stubborn and don't dominate. Let others take the lead, be the follower, be supportive, be part of the scene with whoever you are with, and you will do extremely well. Although it's a Saturday, yet the business planets are there. So mix business and pleasure. Invite people to be out with you, whether it's job-based or whether it's business-based, and go out with your marriage or romance partner. That way you can make the morning, afternoon, early evening very profitable for you as well. I like your evening and nightfall session. It's packed up with business planets. So again, this Saturday could be a chance to further your career ambitions and job ambitions, or further your business opportunities as well. So mix business, get everybody involved, the people you love and the people you work with or the people you do business with, get it all together if you want to. And you will see that it ends beautifully for you. Only one little thing about the evening nightfall period, the planets are moving quite fast. So they may make you impatient, may make you hasty in what you say or what you do. So the two words, slow down, repeat this to yourself, slow down, and I'll get the best of the evening and nightfall period of the 21st or Saturday. In fact, the whole morning, afternoon, evening and nightfall, tell yourself slow down, because these fast planets are roaming around the whole day. They are not against you, but they make you a bit impatient and hasty. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, which will be all about your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life that I will predict. And I will be very, very in detail about each calendar year for your next 5 or 6 years, each age of your next 5 or 6 years, and I will cover all areas of your life, including your health area as well. And this will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth. You're looking at your palms, me face reading you while we Skype. I can use Kabbalistic Tarot in the 90 minutes if you want. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email. Let's get down to getting together and getting your next 5 or 6 years accurate in all areas of your life. Let's make your next 5 or 6 years the best in terms of management and in terms of control and in terms of good result. Until then, thank you and good luck.